All right, guys, real quick video here on how to mix HCG, right? HCG keeps you fertile while you're on TRT, helps with fertility for guys who are struggling. All right, so what we're gonna need is you're gonna get your thing in here, package, and then you have your HCG that's lipolyzed. So it's basically still in a powder. So that's gonna make it last a whole lot longer because HCG is actually a sensitive molecule. And then you have your bacteriostatic water. So you'll want to take like a 10 or 12 gauge syringe, and you'll want to take a pretty thick needle, like a 18 gauge needle. 18, see right there. And then we're just going to go ahead and suck up all of this powder, and then we're just going to shoot it into the HCG. So you've all probably seen my technique before. I like bouncing my hand against my palm. Go ahead and load it all the way up. If you want to be particular about it, you can do like, sometimes you get some air. So it's actually not a bad idea to shoot some air in there. But if you want to be particular about it, there's 10,000 IUs in there. So 10 cc's of air will make the math really, really easy. If that makes sense when we get to the talking about the IUs. So as you can see, I have 10 cc's of fluid. I'm gonna go ahead and all you do is, because it's air sealed, you're gonna hit it, and it's really just gonna do it mostly on its own. I'm hardly even pushing. And then sometimes you just wanna let the air kind of come back in. And then your HCG is mixed. Now remember, I said HCG is a pretty sensitive molecule. It's a peptide, so we do want to keep it refrigerated. You don't want to be kind of like banging it around. Go ahead and recap that. We're done with this guy here. Now, because I just popped this tab off, this is sterile on top. Wouldn't be a bad idea to alcohol it, but it's sterile, so I'm not going to do that. But any other time you pull it out of the fridge, you should. And then you want to use an insulin needle. This is a tiny guy. And so a standard dose is like 250 IUs twice a week. So again, just go ahead and pop it in right here. Draw down to the 250, right? There you go, right in between the 20 and the 30. And again, just kind of some basic math. CCs and mLs are pretty interchangeable. The issue is these are insulin syringes, that's why we always say units. So this right here is 250 units. And then you can shoot this into the subcutaneous fat in your stomach, into your glutes, basically kind of whatever works for you. A pretty standard dose is 250 IUs 2 to 3 times a week for starting. Hopefully that answers all of your questions. You got anything else? Hit me up.